Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another episode of International Snack Time with your host, me, Donnie, my brother, Shane, and you'll probably hear my wife and daughter off in the living room area over there because that's where they are playing around. So I finally figured it out and everything. I got the Super Yum box, so now we have the biggest box that Universal Yums has to offer, and it's a good thing because based on the sticker here, looks like we're getting something from an Asian country, and those are usually always pretty good. So the clue is the Pearl of the Orient Seas, and we've had a few theories. I'm thinking maybe Philippines or Vietnam. My wife, who is from the Philippines, thinks it could be the Philippines or Hong Kong. Do you have any theories?
I was thinking probably Vietnam, because that's
You're thinking
unique.
Vietnam as well?
That's unique.
We'd ruled out Indonesia because we already got an Indonesia box, and I'm thinking maybe Thailand could be another one. But we'll open it up and we'll see what it is. So we'll slice this open here. And it is the Philippines! My wife's homeland. A country I've actually been to. Of all the boxes that we've done, this is the only country that I've been to. So, this is awesome. Perfect timing for the Super Yum box. So this is the most snacks we could possibly get. And all these places, and I actually recognize a lot of these cities, so this is awesome. Really cool. And we got the book this time, book from the Philippines. We got the sea turtles there. And it kind of makes sense that it's the Pearl of the Orient Seas because my wife informed me that Manila is known as the Pearl of the East, and it's actually really appropriate because I think the largest pearl that was ever found was in the Philippines. The world's largest pearl was found in the Philippines, so I guess that makes sense. And yeah, so Philippines is what we got. Awesome. So let's jump right in here, and we got some big box value of snacks here. So we'll start with this. I can't really read it. I'm not really good with the cursive. Calamars Toyo Mansi. And it's got a picture of soy sauce on there, so it looks like it's soy sauce. Yeah, soy sauce and lime wheat snacks. So,
Feels like there's a lot of air, not a lot of snack. The snacks feel like they go like right here.
so it's calamari flavored, which is like squid,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
popular.
scissors to open
One of
that.
my wife's favorite foods is calamari.
These scissors to open that. Can't really get a good grip on it.
We'll try this out
So
here.
much air in it.
Geez, even with the scissors, it's hard to open.
It's not like a cereal.
So it's got soy sauce and calamansi, which are Filipino limes. They're kind of like a cross between a lemon and a lime. So we'll try this out here. Definitely smells like soy sauce. I get a little hint of the calamansi flavor. It's got a little bit of a citrus. It's not bad.
I'm not a huge fan of like the citrus and chip form. So
It's not really too strong though.
no, but I don't know.
That's not
It's
bad.
It's all right.
I think so.
It's not great though.
Alright, now we got, looks like American flavor. We got Farmer John's sour cream and French onion, sour cream and onion potato chips. So, it says they're familiar to the U.S., but in Philippines they're groundbreaking. Just 30 years ago, locals hardly ate potatoes as they were not a native crop. When they finally got a taste of potato chips, the industry exploded. Demand grew so high that in 2018 the government lifted taxes on imported potatoes as long as they're made into chips. So no taxes on potatoes going into the Philippines as long as you're making potato chips. So they really like the potato chips there.
Mmm. Tastes like Lay's.
So far, these aren't snacks that I saw when I was in the Philippines. I was in Manila, and I was also in Baez, which is in the central region, central Visayas region, near Cebu.
Those are good. I mean, they're not anything really special, but they're sour cream and onion chips.
Philippines is good at making sour cream and onion potato chips. Okay, now next is something I didn't see in the Philippines, but I know that it's popular there. And this is Banana Thins honey-coated banana chips.
They're kind of like those. We kind of had like plantain chips a while ago. Remember? So.
The Filipinos eat bananas in many different ways. Bananas are a very popular food in the Philippines. And there's actually a snack called banana Q that I really wanted to try in the Philippines when I was there, but I forgot. And it's kind of like, it's like barbecue banana. And it's supposed to be really, really good, and I didn't have any, and I really wanted to.
I'm trying very hard not to like explode this bag.
Oh yeah, it even mentions it in here, banana Q, a skewered deep fried banana, which is, very popular Filipino street food, which I didn't get to have. But, we'll try these honey dipped banana chips, so it's like dehydrated banana that's dipped in honey.
They look like very like greasy potato chips.
I think that's just the honey though.
Yeah, I know. That's what they look like.
Oh wow, they really taste like you really get the banana. It really tastes like banana, which is
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it says
what
they're
it
made
is.
with fresh
Yeah.
Filipino bananas. Filipino bananas.
These are good.
Very good.
I really like these. I like bananas, and these make it. But bananas aren't really super sweet, so having them honey dipped adds a little more sweetness to a banana, and that's kind of what it tastes like. It tastes like a sweeter banana. That's really good. I like that. Okay. Now next we got another flavor. Same brand as the sour cream and onion. We got Farmer John barbecue flavor potato chips. So
My favorite flavor of chips.
this should be
Barbecue
good.
sausage.
If the sour cream and onion was good, then the barbecue's probably good. Made by the same company, so
I like barbecue. I haven't had barbecue sausage flavor stuff.
yeah. So it's longanisa flavor. It's a barbecued pork sausage made with soy sauce, brown sugar, garlic, spices, and black pepper. It's one of the foods that the Filipinos adopted from Spain. And yes, it is very good. I have had that. So try this out. So it's kind of American barbecue chips with the longanisa barbecue flavor.
Whoa.
That's really good.
Those are really good.
It tastes like a sausage.
Yeah.
If you could get barbecue sausage into a potato chip, that's what this would taste like. This is
It's
really,
a shame. There's only like you could fit this in like 2 little handfuls. There's not a lot of it at all.
That is delicious. I wish that the size of the sour cream and onion chips was the size of that, because that's way better. They're both really good, but that is amazing.
Wow.
That tastes just like a sausage. That tastes like longanisa.
That is good.
Oh, that's delicious. Okay. So next, see how they do with this one. We have cheesy corn crunch, buffalo wing and cheese corn puffs. So it's like the Cheetos, but not like the puff Cheetos, but like the other kind of Cheetos, and it's
Where is so?
Yeah.
Open.
So I guess these are really hot, and it's it's a slow burn. It's not initially hot, but the more it sits in your mouth, the hotter it gets, they say. So let's see how the Philippines does with the hot corn puffs. Oopsie daisy.
It is a nice slow burn. Yummy.
Okay, yeah, get a little bit of a spice in there. That's good. Not overpowering, but you definitely know it's there.
Cream cheese.
That is very good.
Cream cheese is very.
It's definitely a flavor that Cheetos should adopt. I know they do a lot of hot,
they have flaming hot
versions,
Cheetos. Yeah.
but they're a little bit more hot than flavorful. Those have good flavor.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, man, they have a lot of just savory. So now we have puffs. So cheese puffs.
Sweet butter and cheese.
So baked cheesy puffs, sweet butter and cheese. So this is kind of the same thing, except they're the puffs and they're more sweet. So these are something that's popular in snack time. Filipinos enjoy 2 designated snack times called meriendas. Sweet butter and cheese is the go-to flavor for the occasion. Okay.
Wow.
Their snack times are 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. So these are popular snack time.
Those are they're very sweet.
Wow, that is interesting.
They're almost too sweet. I think. I don't taste any cheese at all.
They are very sweet. It's not something you expect just looking at it. You look at it and you're expecting like the cheese puff flavor that you usually get from Cheetos and things like that. But then you put it in your mouth and it tastes, it's almost like, it tastes like it's coated with like cheesy powdered sugar. Because you're right, you don't get a lot of the cheese, but you get a lot of the sweet. So it's kind of like if they had powdered sugar that was cheese flavored.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it tastes like. I'm not a huge fan of it.
No.
But I'd probably eat a bag if that was all that I had available to me. I'd probably eat a bag, but I would prefer something else. So that's the first thing I haven't super really liked that much. Okay, so now we have another one here. This looks common. This is something I've seen my wife like. If I can just find the bag of what they are. Yeah, what is this? Wait, no?
What is that, Bulbawa?
Yes, this is Boy Bawang Cornic. Adobo flavored. So, here it is. Yep, right up here. Adobo flavored corn nuts. Adobo is one of my favorite Filipino foods. It's a really popular Filipino food. You can do chicken, pork, and the way that it's cooked, it's like garlic and soy sauce and vinegar, like marinated, and it's really, really good. So I'm really hoping that these are good. And it's corn nuts. So it's Adobo flavored corn nuts. And I do know, I have seen these snacks around a lot, like in Asian markets that have Filipino foods. This is a snack that I see there, and I have seen them when I was in the Philippines. I've seen the corn nut snacks, so I can attest that these are a common snack in the Philippines.
Interesting.
I don't really get too much of an adobo flavor. There's a little hint of like soy sauciness, but it does taste really good. It tastes like Chex Mix.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of something. Okay, fine.
which I love Chex Mix. So the texture and everything, it kind of reminds you of when you have a handful of Chex Mix. That's what it tastes like and what it kind of feels like in your mouth.
I can see eating
So
this
that's
at like
pretty
a
good.
sporting event. Like,
Yeah. Kind of like
baseball
Cracker Jack.
game. Yeah.
Yeah. In the Philippines, it would be a basketball game.
It'd be baseball.
Common thing. They don't really play baseball too much. Basketball is the more popular thing.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All
Big
right.
ones.
I think
Oh, there.
that's it for the salty. So we'll move on to the savory. And all right. So now these are some things that I'm recognizing. So the next one is a fudgy bar, salted caramel,
Caramel chocolate.
chocolate cake with salted caramel filling. It's caramel. And it's actually kind of funny that we have one of these because the Asian market that we go to,
Really?
I actually have the same exact thing. So
I'll
they
take
actually
this
do
one.
buy these. I do really like these. So we'll try this out. It tastes really good. It's kind of reminiscent of like a Little Debbie type cake in terms of like texture, but it's like really soft and airy.
I'm embarrassing myself.
My wife really likes these, but she likes the chocolate with the chocolate inside. This is chocolate with caramel, which is what I like. I like chocolate and caramel. So she got really excited for a second, and then I told her it was the caramel flavor. So she wasn't as excited, which is fine because it means I can eat it. But these are really good.
Oh, I almost took a bite out of it.
Obviously, cacao, chocolate, very
Oh, that is
popular in the
Very
Philippines.
chocolatey.
Today, 50,000 acres of Daval's farmland produce 80% of the country's cacao, over 250 million pounds per year. So, popular in the Philippines, very popular
Very
snack.
dense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, chewy.
But it's very good. I always try to get these when we go to the Asian market because they are a very good snack.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of like chocolate cake. That's kind of what like the coating is. But since it isn't like, it's not really cakey.
It's kind of like a nice in-between.
Yeah.
It's more brownie-like than cake, but it's not quite.
Mhm.
It's more cake-like than a brownie.
Mhm.
So kind of nice in-between. Alright, so next
Same thing.
we'll have the same company but different different flavor. This is macapuno cake with cream filling. And I hope I'm saying that right. Macapuno is a type of coconut. And when you open, am I pronouncing that right? Macapuno? Macapuno. It's filled with a soft jelly-like flesh. When it was first discovered, it was, people thought there was something wrong with it, so they discarded it. But then they later discovered that it's very sweet. So, yeah, it's very sweet.
It's
A
green.
sweet coconut with cream filling.
It's green.
And I have seen these in the Asian market, but I never got them because I always saw the chocolate caramel one, so I got those instead. So I'll try this out, and if it's good, then I know where I can get more of them. So this will be a good thing to try. Have you had these before? This flavor? You like it or no? Not really? Don't really like it? You just like the chocolatey chocolate ones. Alright.
Cream filling.
Oh, that smells really good.
Even it's not as like, it's a little bit more cakey.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's probably just because coconuts are kind of dry things out.
Yeah. That's really good though. I do like it. it does. It kind of, I definitely can tell it's a little bit sweeter coconut. And the cream filling is really good. Very good. So when I go to the Asian market again, I'll probably get some of those as well. Those are really good. Alright, so now we'll go to these. I love ube. Ube, it's purple yam. There's these ube cakes and at the Asian market where I go to that, oh, they're so delicious. I always want to get like 4 like tins of them because they're so good. I love it. So anything with ube is usually pretty good. So I'm gonna try this. I've never gotten these. I think they're at the Asian market, but I don't think I've ever gotten these. I've usually just gone for the ube cakes.
Look like
So if these are good, I'll get these as well the next time I go. I gotta make a shopping
gray
list
cupcakes.
for all this stuff.
They look gray. They don't look purple.
So so this mentions Baguio City.
Baguio.
What is it?
Baguio.
Baguio City. 5,000 feet above sea level. The Philippines' summer capital. A cool climate. So that's where the purple yam is popular. That's where it's in season. Ube ice cream, which I haven't had yet, which I also want to try. Which usually comes in halo halo, which is a Filipino dessert. Usually has the ube flavored ice cream in it. Another snack that I want to try. There is a restaurant that's not too far from here that does have it, and last time we went we didn't get it, but that's something I want to try. Yeah, so yeah, these are ube flavored cupcake type things. So yeah, we'll try this out here. What do you think of it?
I think it's kind of dry. Like the flavor's not bad, but it's very dry.
Oh yeah, you definitely need like a
It needs
drink of water.
it needs like icing on it. I don't know, can't really do that in the packaging, but if it had like icing, that would make it
because it
very
is
good.
Yeah, it does kind of taste like the texture is similar to what a cupcake is. You just don't have the icing with it. Just do like a ube. I'm sure if you can make ube ice cream, you can make a icing.
Icing.
Yeah. So just put some icing on that. I mean, you can't really do that in the packages because
Yeah.
I get it, but it is good flavor. So I'll definitely probably pick up some more of those, and maybe I'll just get some icing on my own. And when I eat them, I can just dip it in the icing or put it on top.
I think this is gonna be very similar, like texture wise.
Yep. So now we have the same brand, just different flavor, cupcake, which I think is really cute. How they call it that.
It's green flavored.
So this is pandan. Pandan. What is that? Pandan. Pandan. Cupcake
It's
with
very
coconut
nice.
flakes.
It's very appealing green.
So, popular thing during fiestas is buko pandan. It's a dessert made from strips of buko, which is a young coconut, that are mixed with green pandan, a tropical plant with a vanilla-like flavor, gelatin. So, this is vanilla mixed with coconut for the American palate. You'll get that, that's kind of the flavor they're going for. So let's see. It's got like little coconut flakes in it. So I get the coconut, and I do get a little bit of vanilla type flavor. So I'm gonna have to try that dessert next time we go. There. Do you have that one? Buko pandan?
The one that you don't like, remember?
This one I don't like?
Yeah.
What one?
Remember, Mom? And Dad?
Oh, is that the one that's like got the... Oh, that's right. I don't like this. I don't like the dessert, the buko pandan. When I was in Manila with my wife, the supermarket that was down below the hotel, we got some stuff there, and they had this dessert. And it's weird. It's like, it's got coconut, but like the green, like the vanilla flavory gelatin, the pandan gelatin, it's weird. It tastes like vegetable jello. So it's a weird texture. It's not bad, it's just weird. It's not what you expect when you eat something like that. Like, you know, American, you're raised with jello tasting like sweet and fruity, and so this was kind of more vegetable-y. It didn't taste very sweet, so it was a weird texture. I wasn't too much of a fan of it. I like it in this form. This I'll eat it, but not in the form of the actual dessert that this is based on. So we'll move on from that. But,
I like that. It still has the same texture.
that's
But
what
I like the taste a lot better.
Yeah, this would be really good with like a vanilla frosting
Yeah.
or something. That would be really good. But yeah, it wasn't quite as dry as the ube one. All right, so let's see
Those can be
this.
no, some people do those than these.
Okay, so now we'll do egg bites. Egg cookies. This is interesting. This is a snack I've never seen before. Crispy egg cookies. In the Philippines, paciencia, paciencia cookies are a Christmas snack. Filipinos celebrate the world's longest Christmas season, beginning in late August and ending in mid-January. Yeah, I am familiar with that. So yeah, these are a Christmas cookie, Filipino Christmas cookie.
I thought I got a wafer. I got another wafer.
What is egg in this? Does it have egg in there? Wheat flour, sugar, vegetable shortening. Okay, yeah, there are eggs. So
I doubt there's probably enough eggs in it to.
it tastes like a shortbread cookie that you get in those tins around Christmas time in the U.S. But I guess it's got eggs in it, so I guess
Maybe-
that's kind of the
Maybe they're kind of going by it. I guess that's what the yolk.
made
it's
with
the
the
yolk.
fresh eggs. I guess kind of they kind of look like little egg yolks. So they're all right. They're good. I
That's probably just
I
a
like
marketing
shortbread
thing more
cookies,
than the actual ingredient.
Well, good cookies. All right. Moving on to Chips Delight peanut and caramel chip cookies. I love caramel. I'm so happy these are caramel. So these are very popular cookies in the Philippines. Instantly recognizable brand for locals. They're kind of like, it says here, they're like the Philippine version of Chips Ahoy, except they come with sweet caramel chips instead of chocolate chips. So this is awesome because this is like if Chips Ahoy made caramel chip cookies, which is really
do.
cool. Which they do they?
I think they do.
I don't think they do.
They have to. There's no way they don't.
They do everything else. Maybe they don't. Maybe they do. I don't know. Yeah, they do. They look like Chips
Whoa.
Ahoy cookies, don't they? Yeah, they look like
okay.
Chips Ahoy.
That smells
Oh,
off.
that
smells off. For
very
A second.
peanut buttery and caramely.
It smells off for a second. I don't know why.
I'm more a fan of chewy cookies.
Yeah.
But the flavor in these is really good. You get that peanut. I get the peanut flavor more than caramel. But the caramel's still there. These are good. I like these. Those would be awesome with a glass of milk.
Yeah.
Very, very good. I can see why they're very popular in the Philippines. I don't know why I didn't see them there. But I guess I wasn't looking in the right spot. I know I'm definitely getting them next time I go back there.
Should we do that or should we do these?
Yeah, let's do these. Now we have Pinipig Polvoron, Philippine shortbread. So this is Pinipig Polvoron. This is Coffee Crunch Polvoron, so coffee flavor. So, yep, coffee shortbread with cashews. And then this one is, what flavor is this? Toasted rice shortbread. Pinipig is a Philippine specialty made from green rice that's been pounded flat and toasted. Okay. And the coffee.
Oh.
Barako.
No.
Kapeng Barako. Super strong, widely beloved Philippine coffee. This polvorone has a very potent coffee flavor and cashew crunch. Barako also can mean wild boar or macho man. Interesting. Try this. I hate coffee, so this is probably going to be terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It gets like that taste where you just kind of want to go. It's like,
I hate coffee. It's so much coffee flavor. Oh my. And it's dry, so it just like coats your entire tongue with coffee. Blech. I feel like it's like coffee grounds,
yeah.
but it's got the cream. It's like, you know, like after coffee's been made and had milk and sugar and everything put into it. It's like that, but then if you like dehydrated that or something, if you were found a way to dehydrate coffee once it had all that ingredients put in it, that's what it tastes like, and it's really strong. Ugh. Yeah.
So this other one tastes like
Don't like coffee.
It tastes like coffee creamer, which is not bad. 'Cause it kind of tastes like creamer a little bit. Like after a little bit, like after you swallow it and it's in your mouth for like 15 seconds.
This reminds me of something. The flavor reminds me of something I had long time ago that I can't remember.
I used to
the
drink those
flavor-
like coffee creamer.
It's weird. It's based on like rice, some like rice thing. Green rice that's been pounded flat and toasted. I don't know where I would have tasted something like this before, but it does remind me of something I've eaten before. That's good. It's way better than the coffee
Yeah.
one, and it doesn't feel as dry either. So okay, at least that saved it a little bit. I would eat those. I wouldn't eat the coffee ones. Ugh. Disgusting. This one?
No, the box, so.
Okay, so now soft cookies. Awesome. I like soft cookies.
Yeah, they expire the day after my birthday.
Soft cookies with mango bits. The Philippines' annual springtime mango harvest festival called Dinamulag? Dinamulag? Is that right? Dinamulag.
Oh, cool.
Participants wear vibrant
Yeah.
costumes, dance in the street, and have parades, pageants, sand sculpting, cook-offs, mango eating contests, and fireworks. So kind of like similar to like a 4th of July type celebration in the U.S. But it's not Philippine independence. It's just the festivities remind me of kind of like what 4th of July would be like.
That's cool. They come in like, they all come in like a little package. And there's a bunch of them.
So these are sugar cookies with real bits of mango in them. Mango is huge in the Philippines. And I hear all the time about how even though the U.S. does have mangoes, they're not the same as they are in the Philippines. It's kind of like if you go somewhere and you try to eat apples in another country. They're not the same as they are in the U.S. They have them, but they're not the
Whoa.
same. So that's kind of like what mangoos are to the Philippines. That's like their fruit.
That is not a
that they don't
smell.
mess
You
with.
usually smell
Along
with
with
cookies.
pineapples and things like that. Mangoes are really good.
That is
Wow.
That smells exactly like a
That does. It
good
smells like a mango.
It's like a mango.
Fresh mango.
A
It smells
mango
like fresh
oatmeal.
mango.
Like mango oatmeal.
Oh, I could eat these
Wow.
all day.
Yeah.
I could eat these all day long.
Well,
I'm not
I
a
got a good
huge-
amount of them.
I'm not a huge fan of mango itself because it's just kind of got like a different texture that I don't really prefer. I do like the flavor. I just don't really like the texture of them.
I'm hungry.
But oh my goodness, these are awesome.
Holy crap. There's a bunch of them.
This is like the best. Who'd have thought like putting the fruit into a cookie? Oh, it's so good. The texture is so good. I love soft cookies, and it's so soft. And the pieces of mango, it tastes like they're fresh. It tastes like a fresh mango pieces. That is
It reminds me
delicious.
so much of like peach flavored oatmeal.
Yeah, Philippines does not mess around when it comes to mangoes. My goodness, those are delicious. That. Wow.
Those are cookies that are like just nice soft cookies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, those are amazing. That is so
There's 10
good.
of them.
That's when I like mango. I like mango when it's not in like its original form. Oh, that's so good. All right, we're almost done here. We're down to the gritty nitty here.
Oh, they're both dark chocolate.
No, one's white chocolate. All right, so now we got Choco Mucho, right? Choco Mucho. Chocolate wafer roll with caramel, crisp rice, and dark chocolate.
Here's the wafer.
In the Philippines, there is a local saying, rice is life. Filipinos eat rice for every occasion. When my wife moved here, before she got here, I had to go out and buy a rice cooker because rice is everything. You need rice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks, and everything. There's always rice always needs to be available. Like everything comes to a stop here if we run out of rice. If we run out of rice, the first thing I have to do is go to the store and get more rice because it's that important to her. And it's become important to me too because now, since we eat it so much, I like it.
If I just stand this far away and just do this, you can probably smell the dark chocolate.
Yep, I can.
It's
So,
very intense.
champorado. That's a very popular breakfast in the Philippines, which is rice with chocolate or like cacao, and like condensed milk and everything. I tried to make it one time here and it wasn't the same because you have to use like sticky rice, and I just didn't make it right. I've never had it like made properly, so I don't know if I'd like it or not. But I would like to try it sometime because it's something that she used to eat all the time. And every time I talked to her when she's in the Philippines, I'd ask what she had for breakfast, and it was always champorado. So I guess this is kind of based on that because it's got like the rice and the dark chocolate. It's got a little caramel in here, so hopefully the caramel kind of cancels out the dark
more of the
chocolate.
dark chocolate. That's not bad.
Okay. If you're gonna have dark chocolate, make sure there's enough other stuff to overpower the dark chocolate flavor. There is still a little bit of dark chocolate. They didn't quite put enough caramel and rice in there to completely overpower it, but it does make it tolerable for me.
If they had
For
milk
people,
chocolate,
yeah. If they had milk chocolate, it would be amazing. But for people who don't like dark chocolate, like normal people, that's tolerable. There's enough caramel and rice to make it able to eat and get past the dark chocolate flavor. So that's really good, which makes me very excited to try this one, which is same brand except it's caramel, crisp rice, and white chocolate.
cookies
So-
and cream.
Hmm?
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. So it's still got the same ingredients. So that one was a wafer. The dark chocolate one was wafer. This is a cookie bar. So the texture might be a little bit different, but the other ingredients there's still rice and caramel. So basically all the same ingredients.
It has a wafer in it. What it looks like.
So chocolate, obviously in the Philippines, there's even a landmark, which is a place that I wanted to go, which we do plan on going next time we go to the Philippines, called the Chocolate Hills in Bohol, which is 1,776 symmetrical grassy hills extending as far as you can see. They look like Hershey Kisses sometimes. I think that's why they're called the Chocolate Hills, because they kind of look like that. Or maybe it's just because chocolate is grown in that area. But the first thing I thought of when they referred to as the Chocolate Hills, I'm like, oh yeah, because they look like Hershey Kisses. But
That's really good.
so yeah, that's kind of where the cookie background comes from. Instantly so much better. So much better. More sweet. The cookie pieces are really nice. The texture is a little bit nicer. I like having it a little bit more texture than just a wafer. So the cookie's really good. Caramel mixes in very well. Much, much, much better. Dark chocolate one's okay, but this is the one I would get if they're next to each other at the store. Definitely getting these. Very, very good. Good stuff. Okay, so now we have the Yum bag, which is the little bag of like, you know, the little like penny candy type stuff here. So we'll just get this opened up here. I'm so happy we got the Philippines. This was like getting the Philippines was part of my motivation to getting this box. Was hoping that eventually I'd get the Philippines because I know they have a lot of good snacks there, and you know I want to immerse myself a little bit more in my wife's culture because it's an amazing culture. It's really awesome. All right, so now we have Lips Color Burst strawberry flavored candy and mango flavor. So strawberries are popularly produced in La Trinidad, Philippines strawberry hub. They're also popular for strawberry wine. In 2004, the world's largest strawberry shortcake, weighing over 20,000 pounds, was made with La Trinidad strawberries. Interesting. So these are hard candies. So we'll try the strawberry one first. And they're just hard all the way through, I think. Right? Yeah, just hard candy. Okay. I'll finish that one later, but I want to move on. In 1995, the Guinness Book of World Records officially declared the Philippines Special Mangoes Carabaos as the sweetest mangoes in the world. So that's what these mango flavored hard candies are based on. The
like
sweetest
butterscotch.
mangoes in the world.
Look like butterscotch candies.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah,
I like that one.
very sweet, very mango-y. Definitely get the mango. That is really good.
I like that one a little bit better.
The mango one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
It tastes more like an actual mango.
I honestly didn't know that the Philippines produced so many strawberries, or that it was that popular there. I think I thought strawberries were more, you know, like European, like United States European type thing. I didn't think they really grew that well in tropical places, but they do a really good job. And now I know that they made the world's largest strawberry shortcake, and they have the sweetest mangoes in the world. Very good. Mm-hmm. Those are some good hard candies. All right. So, after a long wait of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 boxes. I think I got rid of one, but all the rest of them are up there. I think I've had 13 boxes, so it's been over a year since I started this. I finally got a Philippines box, and I'm so happy it was the Super Yum box because we got all the snacks that they could give us. And I wasn't disappointed. Philippines did a very good job. I've been familiar with some of the snacks, so I, kind of had a little bit of a head start on this. But in comparison to all the other countries, this is a really good one. There was only like a couple that I didn't really like that much, but even then, I would still eat them.
Mm-hmm.
But most of the snacks were amazing. They were very, very good. So Philippines goes right towards the top of the list in terms of the boxes of snacks that we've had so far.
Yeah,
Not even, and I want to say that without being biased because my wife's from the Philippines, but it's been really, really good. Okay, so they changed it so they have you rank all the way from 1 to 20. we're not gonna do the whole. We're not gonna go through the whole thing. What we'll do
We'll just do
is we'll do one. We'll do what our favorite one is, and then we'll do like 20. What's like the worst? Oh yeah, so they do have favorite, worst, and weirdest. So we'll do that. So we'll do our favorite, the worst, and the weirdest. They don't have the second best anymore, but we'll still do the other ones. You get a pen. Okay. What was your favorite, Shane?
Probably the barbecue.
The barbecue potato chips?
Yeah, wherever they are.
Okay.
Yeah. The sausage barbecue.
Farmer
potato
John barbecue potato chips.
chips. Oh, my second best would have been the mango cookies. No, that's not a thing, but
Okay.
worst.
Barbecue chips. And the worst? The coffee flavored coffee shortbread.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one, so I'll just save some time and I'll put both of our names on that one. The weirdest. There's a lot of weird ones.
I'd probably have to go with the banana honey one, just because it's such a different type of snack. It's not
Banana
bad,
chips.
but it definitely is an odd snack. So,
Okay. So my favorite would probably be the soft cookies with mango bits. Mango cookies. My worst, I agreed with Shane, the coffee shortbread. And the weirdest, I would probably have to say, is the sweet cheese puffs.
mm-hmm.
Those are just, it's a not what you'd expect when you put one of those in your mouth. You're not expecting that sweetness to come out of those. But again, like I said, I'd eat a bag of them if they were there, but I would prefer other snacks ahead of those. And I would definitely eat those ahead of the coffee shortbreads. So that is all for that box, and I guess they're doing a vote for an upcoming box with Thailand, Russia, and Mexico. So I guess it'll be one of those countries that's coming next, and I'll vote on one of those and see what we have. Either any of those countries
Mexico would be
sounds
interesting.
exciting. That would be, yeah, those all
Get us
sound
out.
like
Get
they'd
us
be
out of
pretty
the. What is it? Eastern Hemisphere. We can go west.
Yeah, so that's it for this box. Finally got the Philippines and was not disappointed. Philippines did a great job. All your stuff is good. Keep up the good work. Just get rid of the coffee shortbreads. Other than that, you're fine. So join us next month to see where the next Super Yum box is from. Thanks for joining us this week. Have a pleasant rest of your day. Bye.